Hey, this is Mark Moore, aka Tuxedo Mark, at various places on the internet. It's 12:36 p.m. according to a computer clock on Saturday, January 3rd, 2015. And I just watched episode 13 of Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon Crystal Reincarnation Final Battle. Okay. The first thing that I did before I watched this episode was I read Act 13 of the manga. Little Stranger, I believe it's translated as. Funny thing, I have the mixed translation, the original English translation, and they refer to Act 13 as Act 10 because they're a bunch of morons. Seriously, Act 13 is at the beginning of Volume 4 of the mixed manga. Act 12, the last act in Volume 3, was labeled Act 12. And then when you go over to Volume 4, it's back down to Act 10. And they continue the numbering that way. I don't know if they fix it later on or what, but man, the mix editors or translators or whoever must have been a bunch of morons. Anyway, I read Act 13, Little Stranger. Basically, most of it is the final battle against Queen Metalia. And then the last few pages deal with them returning to Earth, and then Ray getting a vision of, I guess, one of the Black Moon people. I forget who. I think oh god, what's his name? Starts with an R, I think. And it might come to me, but anyway, she gets a vision. She calls Bunny's house to see if everything's okay. Later on, after school, Bunny, meaning Usagi, meets Mamoru in the park. Chibiusa falls off the time portal, holds up a gun to Bunny, and demands the silver crystal. And that's how the act of the manga ends. So then I went and watched Act 13 of Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon Crystal. And it covers Act 12 of the manga. Seriously, the ending is where Usagi says, "I will seal you away," just like Act 12 of the manga ended. So they are fully one story behind the manga now. Are they going to continue to be like that, or are they going to get caught up? Act 13 of the manga is around 50 pages long, somewhere around there. So, you see, the next act is called Little Stranger of the anime. It's called Little Stranger, or actually, it's weird. It's in French. It's got a French title. I think it's called like Petite Strange. The title card, it listed with a French title. It's weird, but anyway. So I'm guessing episode 14 of the anime is going to cover Act 13 of the manga. But there's still supposed to be only 26 episodes of the series, and I think Act 26, I have to check to be sure, but I think Act 26 of the manga is what finishes up the Black Moon arc. So what are they gonna do? Anyway, the episode was fine. The Sailor Senshi sacrificed themselves to give Usagi their power. It turns out Usagi didn't kill herself because Mamoru's pocket watch stopped the sword. somehow, and apparently the stones that Mamoru had in his pocket or whatever protected him from being killed. And then the four Shitenu appear in ghostly form to him, and they talk to him and they tell him about Metalia's weak spot. And okay, so that, I guess, it's new to the anime, obviously, but I guess that kind of justifies keeping them around and having them sacrificed like that last episode. I don't know. I mean, I still think it's a bit unnecessarily convoluted, but so yeah, so Usagi is getting all of this power, and Mamoru's gonna help her fight and stuff, and I guess the other Senshi are dead. They're lying motionless on the ground. They might be dead. I don't know. But anyway, for a story called Reincarnation, I guess since Usagi wasn't killed and other Senshi die, I guess the reincarnation refers only to Mamoru. But then it's his final battle. It's the beginning of the final battle, I guess. Usagi's about to fight Metalia. So I don't know what they're going to do. I guess for the foreseeable future, they're going to be one story behind the manga. I don't know. Anyway, overall it was a good episode, but then the cliffhanger and we gotta wait another 2 weeks. But you know what? I had seen the trailer for the Black Moon arc with Chibiusa's arrival and all of that, and it said, it gave a date, and it said, January 3rd, 2015. Obviously, that didn't happen. I was wondering how they would get all the way up to Chibiusa. But then when I read the manga, I saw Chibiusa was on only the last few pages. So I thought, okay, they're going to do Acts 13 and 14 in episode 13. But no, they Acts 12 and 13. But no, they did just Act 12. So Act 13 of the manga looks like will be saved till episode 14, 2 weeks from now. Oh boy. Anyway. Imagine how this was with the manga back in Japan, where it was like one act per month or whatever. I think Crystal will play out a lot better once it's on Blu-ray in the US, and we can just watch all of the episodes, back to back. You could theoretically, I suppose, even watch all 26 episodes straight through in one day. I might even try that. Who knows? But anyway, overall, it was a good episode. It's just anyway, I suppose this episode, the equivalent episode in the original series would have been episode 45, The Sailor Warriors Die, The Tragic Final Battle, which originally aired on January 20th, 1993, just under 21 years ago. Wait a minute, no. They got a wrong date here. It's actually. Wait a minute. No, yeah, they got a wrong date. It was actually February 20th, 1993. I was gonna say. Jeez. Okay. So the next episode, Act 14, Petite Stranger. The equivalent episodes will be episode 46, Usagi's Everlasting Wish, A New Reincarnation, which originally aired on February 27, 1993. Plus, I'm guessing, the very first few minutes of episode 14, An Angel, a Devil, Mysterious Girl from the Sky, which originally aired on June 26, 1993. Of Sailor Moon. Hang on. Whatever. Dunk. Alright, so obviously there's no Doomtree arc in the manga. All of that's going to be skipped, so it's going to skip ahead quite a bit during the last few minutes of the next Crystal episode. Okay, so I guess that's all that I have to say. I didn't reread Act 12 of the manga. I just skimmed through it a bit, but overall, from what I can tell, Act 13 of Crystal is Act 12 of the manga. So, anyway, so it's 12:48 p.m. and that's it. Thanks for watching.